This right?
Yes, abdominal aorta.
What are these three things?
3 unpaired branches. What are they? You tell them, Jennifer. You know 'em.
Kidney,
No,
intestine,
that's paired. Unpaired, 3 big branches. They go to the organ.
celiac trunk, superior mesenteric, inferior mesenteric.
Very good girl. Good.
Wait, which ones are
Not
which?
bad, good.
So which is which?
Celiac is first.
Celiac?
Superior mesenteric. Inferior mesenteric.
Unpaired are the kidneys.
Renal.
I can't
Renal.
say kidney.
No, not kidney. It's renal.
Why I can't say kidney?
Because
Renal.
it's not called the kidney artery. It's called the renal artery.
Okay,
It goes to the
renal.
kidney
Renal, the testes, and the ovary.
or ovarian. Correct. Very good. Excellent.
Where are those at?
I get 5 more. That's unpaired. That's paired. That's paired.
Paired. There's the renal going to the kidney, and this is the testiculus, big one going all the way down. Okay? This one going all the way down like this. That's testicular. If this is a female, it would go all the way over to here to ovarian. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. That's the only.
Is this a
trait in there.
femoral? Is this femoral? No.
This is the this is the external iliac.
Okay.
Becomes the femoral when it goes outside.
Okay. So iliac.
Remember, you have to know how to trace the flow. You have to know the steps. Very important to know.
Can you go over the head flow, the brain flow?
Sure, I can do that with you.
Okay,
Sure.
because I don't know.
Okay.
You gotta go.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Not yet?
No, he's gonna write it down because
Here we
we're
go.
gonna have to write it
You
down.
ready, Liam?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Now, start out down here. You have the arch of the aorta, right? And now, you have the common carotid artery, okay? Comes off the aorta. Correct? The left one, but no. Okay, now, so this is the common carotid artery. Comes off the aorta on the left side. It goes up. When it gets to about C4, cervical vertebrae, it branches into internal and external carotid, right? External carotid stays outside. The internal carotid keeps going. Keeps going, right? It goes through the carotid canal. Right? Goes through the carotid canal. Now you're inside the skull. 2 big branches. Middle and anterior. Okay? So that's one, that's like 2/3 of the brain, right? Anterior, middle, cerebral. This is anterior circulation. This is coming from the front. This is the common carotid going up. Internal carotid goes through the sink drain, the carotid canal, branches into anterior and middle cerebral. Okay? That's the anterior. That's 2/3 of the brain. Anterior and middle portions of the cortex. Now, you go over here. What happens is right and left is the same, right? So you have a subclavian artery and a subclavian artery. You have a vertebral artery that goes up and a vertebral artery that goes up, right? Now, right at inside the foramen magnum, they join, and they form the basilar artery right here. Okay, so this is vertebral, subclavian, okay. And this is basilar. Basilar artery, right? Now the basilar artery has a couple branches that come off, but its primary terminal branches are the posterior cerebral. Okay? And there's one on the right side too. Right? Okay? So it's posterior cerebral. So now the posterior cerebral is the posterior 1/3 of the cortex, middle cerebral, middle 1/3, anterior 1/3. So 2/3 from the carotid artery, 1/3 from the basilar and the vertebral artery. That's how it works. Okay? Remember, this is in the back. This is behind the brainstem and everything. This is going through the foramen magnum. Okay? This is the carotid canal. It's in the front. Okay? So anterior cerebral going to the anterior 1/3, the frontal lobe, middle cerebral, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, deep, right? Thalamus, hypothalamus, and then you have posterior cerebral, occipital lobe, okay? And posterior parietal lobe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Anterior, posterior, okay? This is the vertebral over here too. This is subclavian over here, right? Okay? Don't forget that in humans we have this weird diagram, we have this weird setup, which is on the right side you have the brachiocephalic artery, right, or trunk, which gives you the right subclavian and right common carotid. And after that it's the same.
Posterior cerebral. What is this one about?
What? Posterior cerebral goes to the occipital. This is posterior cerebral too. Both of them.
Okay.
P, C, A.
Okay, so it's two posterior.
So
Right
the,
left.
the
okay?
jugular, oh wait, the jugular veins are different. That's going to the heart.
That's
So
coming down, right? Now
different.
jugular veins are over here. You can see them on his mind. See? Here's the jugular vein coming down, right? Now this is the jugular vein. This is external jugular. This is internal jugular. This is common jugular. They come across. This is the subclavian vein that came from the axillary vein, which comes from brachial vein. So this subclavian vein joins up the jugular vein to make the brachiocephalic vein. Brachiocephalic vein of the right and left joined together make the superior vena cava.